last time they shine your light in the sky? Don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
Tell me. Do you bleed? You will.
And welcome to another watch list, watch along. This time we have Xmen 97 season 1 episodes 5 and 6 in our list for today. So do subscribe to my channel when you get the chance. It's in the description out there. And yes, we're about to start uh, the the series. Uh, Go to your Disney Plus and let's start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Previously on Xmen.
Mr. Sinister, you are our son.
This is the flashback.
The organic virus strain. The virus is already spreading rapidly.
What if there's a cure in yours? We can't go with you. My next life will be mine. Take care.
2 Jean Greys.
Call me Madelyne.
One, the original Jean, the OG, and the other one is the clone, Madelyne Pryor.
But merely to accept that this is a shared world and that my mind has the right to live in it.
We will begin talks to admit the mutant nation of Genosha into the United Nations.
Maybe we should take a page from the professor's playbook and give Eric a second shot.
Do you think your team will still trust you, David?
And we're starting. With Cyclops, Magneto, Jean Grey, Wolverine, Morph, Rogue, the Beast, Gambit, Jubilee. Looks like the Phoenix is coming again. Dark Phoenix.
Was it caused by atomic testing, or is it nature herself deciding the
We have Trish Tilby. In the comics, this was Hank McCoy's girlfriend. Notice how it's all smile.
Well, I am just as flattered to be sitting with a renowned scientist such as yourself, Dr. McCoy.
Blue blushes too.
Here in Westchester County sits an unassuming English estate, the Xmen's home, a school of pupils founded by the late Professor Charles Xavier.
Not like regular boring classes. More hands-on learning. But with big death machines and vampire dinosaurs.
For many of the X-Men, Xavier
We have
is the only
Cyclops
ever known.
moping.
People who have fallen through the cracks, forgotten, desperate to belong. But that's longing goes worldwide today as the UN formally admits the mutant nation
So the UN finally and formally accepts the island nation of Genosha.
You are doing so on boards that through gravity would most certainly be imprisoned.
Damn it, you roosters. What's
There it is. We have Gambit, Wolverine, Magneto, and Rogue visiting the island nation of Genosha. This is a mutant paradise now. Even the Morlocks are here. The design for the Blackbird is the one from Jim Lee. There's Leech. Leech is supposed to dampen the power of the mutants, but this is not the case here. It's Madelyne Pryor is in Genosha. This is she's with Valerie Cooper on as an interim counsel.
Forgive Gambit Pastor. He insisted on coming after Rogue agreed to join me at the gala. I confess, the Master of Magnetism was surprised to receive an invite bearing the recognition seal.
I hear it's called the
It's called the future.
Magneto. The interim council would love a word with you before tonight's gala. Privately, if possible. So where the heck does that leave us?
It's Nightcrawler.
Minus Finder! Research with tours. As the council speaks with Magneto, back joining council a couple of Genosha stories being on space. Please see such heights
In this city, as long as they left those faithful killer monks in his back, monks.
of the scimitar tongue damage will remain as always.
And much to discuss, since our got to adventure amid the Alps.
Come. Everything around us would not
Nightcrawler is totally transporting himself.
It's just like the scene of the game.
The professor?
Yeah, sure. Always used to say we have a free song on our own.
This is a whole who's who for the mutant populace.
I can't help but ruin honey.
Maybe Gambit didn't ask questions no one else will. But why is Magneto certainly beating them to the food?
We got Exodus. We got Jamie Madrox. You have the Dazzler.
Previously on Xmen.
Sinister. You are the son, Nathan.
Techno-organic virus.
and Marvel Girl. I hear you're the
They want to
expert.
talk about Marvel Girl and
Sans Galaxy. So, back
Scott.
to us. When did you know she was the one?
This is Jean Grey
The questions too.
Tried to interview someone who can't tell the
skipping
truth.
the interview,
Her language cuts the
and
line.
she's
Even when you
freaking
power source. Strange.
talking to Wolverine.
No friends seen from every angle but the one in your memory.
This must have not been changed in 100 years, and you know it.
I remember so many things.
She's being
The two
well, a girl,
already talking.
He's grieving his son.
while Cyclops is grieving his son. Uh,
Living in Nevada. And just find
Jean is
The Phoenix.
actually jealous of what happened between Cyclops and Madelyne prior.
She seemed nervous when I asked her to go out, but she didn't trust me.
he was scared. After the Phoenix had changed me. I wanted to reassure him.
I wanted to show her nothing had changed. She was still a hothead who knocked my books out my head when I ran into her on the first day of school.
Guys, I could already
There should be a psychic rapport between Jean Grey and Scott Summers, but
Snaps at me.
with the appearance of Madelyne Pryor,
My ruby glasses.
that seems to have been in question now.
every fiber of me hungered to leave and travel the cosmos right then.
And nothing happened. Jean was using the power of the Phoenix to block my optic blasts. We could see each other's eyes.
They anchored me, focused me. His eyes made me
It's weird that
now.
they can't sense if Jean or Madelyne was the Phoenix.
Yonder if you had only
Forget how many sunrises your eyes have seen.
the only
And this is actually Jean flirting with Logan. The hell? Wolverine has
Scott Summers. Those are the rules.
feelings for Jean Grey ever since.
Now go talk to that overgrown boy's coat.
Now, the latest adventure, apparently.
Jean. Jean and I don't have any kids.
You don't?
No.
Strange. I saw a hospital. The records for one Nathan Charles Summers, one Scott and Jean Grey Summers, just last month, born at Westchester Memorial. I spoke to Dr. Bryans there. He said you told your teammate to road.
Sure, wouldn't deliver my. Told my kid a freak.
Okay, it's Scott is being emotional.
Show the world that mutants are just like us. Normal. And you lie. Why lie?
Because you're normal.
Excuse me?
I said because you're normal. You're ungrateful. We fight, risk our lives for evil mutants, robots, crazy aliens.
So timestamp is
Because I just stomach your question.
12 minutes and 5 seconds into this episode.
Thank God, because it's the only reason you people are still alive. Recent events have aligned themselves in an
Okay, this is Sebastian Shaw
Would be the most overlooked
with Magneto and
we need to be thinking about
Moira McTaggart, Banshee,
we need a handsome daughter.
Callisto,
100%. A poster child.
and of course Emma Frost.
Not take such notions. Whose charitable idea was it to let a human be on the council when no others available to leap over semantics? Moira's a fierce ally to mutants, and we all agreed on the title of Chancellor.
You eclectic lot of social findings, which for me, Genosha.
They're picking Magneto to head the Genosha.
Publicity stuff. You know others better tempered to stomach a squabble of human diplomacy.
Try to speak on. I don't know. Not like it. But try.
In this episode, they
We were the borrowed
Charles Xavier is still dead in their eyes.
fundamental suicide. Those were the good. He did that, smiling, annoying secret smile. Magneto, any dream worth having is a dream worth dying for. We thought we'd perish before seeing the day when humanity accepted our people. Like Moses in the promised land. We would carry the gold. We carry
I
the
like
cross.
this costume of Magneto.
I know what the professor would
It's
say.
the one he wore
Time to dream bigger.
in the 80s during his trial.
Unconditional.
I ought to knock you from here to the North Pole. You think making me your queen means we're getting back together?
It is a political calculation. To me, humankind's fiercest defender is you, an X-Man whose touch allows her to feel one's pain. A true leader, an empathetic one.
Is this your plan all along?
So if he's
Everyone like you? And then
Magneto is going to be king,
Xavier
he wants Rue
it
to
is
be
our
his
job to
queen.
lead his X-Men, a final chance to uphold the promise we made to one another so long ago. But I need help.
you can take me for a fool. Acting like this is all about you and the professor.
I won't deny my passion for you. So Gambit, loving you makes broken men whole, so that even as you deny us, our heart does not prevail. We would be lucky to have you.
Timestamp 15 minutes and 15 seconds.
I can't believe I've lost it like that.
Yes, God. Anybody's here. Even for mutants. Sometimes you just have to let go.
There are some things worth holding on to.
So Scott is talking to Jean.
Describe him to me. Describe Nathan.
I see him everywhere. Every face on every street, so clearly.
This is
That suit.
unfair for Scott.
I see these big brown eyes, this wild rust-colored hair. It reminds me of
Us.
Scott is think
Don't tell me. You can explain. If you'll excuse us, Madelyne.
something wrong, Miss Bronny.
Sorry. Mind just drifted a moment. Mind drift indeed.
mind drift indeed, says Emma Frost. The other,
Just stop and let me explain.
I hope they make Emma
I know what.
Scott's girlfriend too.
How long has it been?
A month, maybe. I was checking in after she moved overseas. But yeah.
Go to Genosha. Be with my clone.
Oh dear. What you saw on the astral plane was confusion, Jim.
Scott is confused. Why?
That's the one thing I should be certain about right now.
Do you love her?
I love
But he loves both Jean and Madelyne.
But I turned my back for you. Sinister cuts out a part of me in you.
both of you.
Whole galaxies beckon me. But I turned my back for you. Sinister cuts out a part of me in you.
Scott is one confused puppy.
Love it? That wasn't loving me. It's evil. Go. The music's changing and you need to change. Leader, father, husband.
And you don't trust your memories. Do you even love me?
My love for you is the one thing I remember amid this pain and insanity.
Remember or feel? Choose, Gene.
Do not spin this on me.
Do you love me, Gene? Or am I just a lovely memory?
Oh boy, something's happening.
Gene, what is it?
You're back in Genosha with Gambit.
Hey there.
Wasn't expecting a lady call. What's wrong, dear?
You best sit down. It was back after I ran away from my dad. My ego
Rogue is
powers.
having a heart to heart with Gambit.
An associate. The man seemed nice enough. Seemed to want to help. Just not like I thought.
This is a flashback
Spent
for
weeks
Rogue.
talking about how
It
perfect
seems
she
that
was.
she and
We had our own cities and
Magneto had a thing.
he even had plans too, Remy. You are
Sumerian text,
dangerous. He showed me
as my friend Sin Havoc would say.
my power. It could be something more. And when he realized that his electromagnetic powers protected him from so
So
much,
Magneto can
he
hold
started confident.
Rogue's
But
skin.
then I started seeing hurt me like raging waters. There wasn't enough room in our affair for his feelings and mine.
I mean, how old is
And he said
Magnus?
he would
How
love
old is
to have
Rogue?
another one. He acted like it never happened. We both did.
You gonna accept his offer?
If Genosha's shown us anything,
So
it's that
Rogue is
no need
accepting
to be afraid of
Magneto's
anything.
offer
And if I
to
can
be
play a
queen.
bigger role in bettering the world, that's the whole reason I became an X-Men.
You never wanted to make things official. I respect that. I played the swamp rat.
And I played your share. All the expectations, every time, looking at you, seeing all the things I
This
couldn't
is
do.
That's the dang truth.
I can't touch you, Remy. Your heart may beat for me, but I can't feel it. You
this is regret coming from Rogue of how she can't touch Gambit.
not this.
Where did that fool break your heart into?
And I always knows he was. Got it?
Mister, you're great.
So Remy LeBeau and Rogue will just be friends. This is celebration in Genosha.
I'm not watching anything.
Not enough to change the fact that LSD more.
All right.
Assemble the council. We need to talk.
Valerie Cooper is in attending the
Look
party.
at your dress.
I'd likely taken issue with your choice, Captain. But surely Genosha's
So the
life
Chancellor
another
is the
perspective.
title that Magneto got.
Most other nations don't allow a terrorist to be their leader.
Yet so many allow their leaders to be terrorists. If it reaches your mind, Magneto accepts it only on the condition that we ask one of the X-Men to govern with him. Well,
What did she say?
All right, this is an entrance. Rogue's classy entrance. Man, and Gambit uh, walk out of the party. I like this peaceful scene before the storm. The kiss is a show. Man, this is not happening. Blood. Jean and Madelyne are interacting with their minds. Then it's Cable. Wow.
Kill the music.
Cable.
Have to get everyone out. Now. Coming.
He's warning his
What's
mom.
going on, Body Slide?
Body slide is not functioning properly.
No.
Not again. So what's happening? Madeline recognized Cable as as her son Nathan. I have to. I'm. He said, "I'm so sorry, mom." Damn, my internet connection is fritzy. Just switch to a better switch to a better server, man. Okay, the title of episode 5 is "Remember It." Oh boy, internet is fritzing. Oh boy, I'm having internet troubles. Okay.
Kill the music. Have to get everyone out. Now.
Okay.
Coming.
Hey, what's going on, Body Slide?
No.
This was the part where I left off. And this was an attack on the island nation of Genosha. My God, this was a massacre. It's a giant sentinel. Man, this sentinel design, uh, I first saw this during Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely's run, in the new X-Men. Nightcrawler is down. A lot of mutants are down. Moira, Sebastian Shaw, uh, Callisto, they're all down. Then there's the Trash Sentinel design. Man, this is a massacre. Hey, Rogue and Gambit fighting together. Shh, shh. Man, this is brutal. They can't seem to stop this giant sentinel. Even Magneto is having a hard time. Man, Magneto is having his memory uh, un- unhinged. The Morlocks are at least safe at this moment. Shh. Gambit is leading the charge. That's Tar Baby. Mega level mutant detected. How many died in this episode? Man, oh boy, my internet connection is freezing out. Man, this is. Oh boy. Magneto's gone. Somehow, Rogue is in attack mode. Oh, Gambit just saved Rogue. This feels like a last stand. This really looks like a last stand for Gambit. Remember, and the news of the devastation in Genosha has reached the X Mansion. Man, this is the death of Gambit. Rogue is touching him, but she can't feel him. This is the most powerful episode this season. This is totally emotional for me. It's the death of Gambit. Or is he dead? Well, we're gonna play episode 6, Life Death Part 2. Let's switch over to that episode. I'm still reeling from what happened to Gambit and the people at Genosha. It's heavy. That episode is a bit heavy-handed, having a hard time playing the the episodes. I need to adjust my Wi-Fi once I finish this playlist. It's lagging. I'm sorry. I wonder if why am I lagging? It was okay hours ago, and okay, we got it. We have a flashback for episode 5. Man, I need to have another player. This bites. Excuse me for I'm having technical difficulties in okay, got it. I hope this streaming service is okay. That episode is one of the best I've seen in a animation series for a long time. Okay,
The Xmen. To reiterate for those just returning to us. Regardless of your stance on recent world events, the images you were about to see may be disturbing.
okay, flashback
I,
galore.
into the darkness. Save as many as you can. We shall not live our days wondering if we could have saved more.
The name is Gambit. Remember it. Now we see the adversary. This is Forge's enemy in the comics and now in the series. They put Nightcrawler in the roster and Nimrod and Master Mold. This looks like things to come, previews of things to come. Lilandra, and it looks like Charles Xavier will make a return. Lifedeath Part 2. Well, this is an interstellar intergalactic battle. The Kree Empire versus the Shi'ar Empire. It's Deathbird, the sister of Empress Lilandra and her Imperial Guard, the Marvel version of the Legion of Superheroes. That's Gladiator.
The honor to fall at my feet, Roman, for you shall be memorialized as the corpse upon which I fell.
Ronan is being thrust.
Roman dear, tell me where the supreme intelligence has fled. For your forces shall suffer.
It's Vulcan, Scott, and Alex Summers' brother, the other Summer.
My glorious moment. Oh, utmost priority. Please, One year ago, we offered the skills of our mighty
The Empress Lilandra makes a return.
new ordinary. This man helped spare the entire universe from the madness of my brother's enemy, as well as the galactic company of Phoenix. And now, in his greatest futility, this man has unlocked the secrets in the universe. So I, Empress Yolanda, stand before this high council, and before you, my royal people, with joyous news in times of war, your empress is to be now, and our empire shall welcome a new
She's introducing her consort, Charles Xavier.
Professor Charles Xavier.
He's alive. So He's alive. This is weird. Wow. This is quite a surprise.
My subjects trust me when I say you are new, new, and that's how the research is romantic to explain. There I assume that scientific mechanism.
Perhaps an empress could even spend portions of time in
My handsome emperor has much to learn from masters and relations. I wish to attain to your children.
They're being whispered upon. I don't think their relationship is accepted in the Shi'ar Empire.
Wouldn't your brother merely destroy the universe with the Unicron prism?
You should be such a
Lilandra's family is a bit mad. You do remember in X-Men 92, uh, his brother, Desan, nearly destroyed the universe, all of existence, due to his playing with the Phoenix Force.
According to where my X-Men are playing with me, much like my legs and my armless exoskeleton.
Using Shar technology, Charles Professor X can walk.
Working as a teacher lies at training the students to get on with
But only if you ensure there are no more vessels to demolish them.
The X-Men really are a complete uh, story, intergalactic, and now this one with Forge and Storm is mysticism. The the adversary has a shape of an owl and is tormenting a Forge. Aurora Monroe has a fear of tight spaces, claustrophobia. Storm was an Omega level mutant, and somehow I think this episode will resolve the problem she had during episode 3.
Tita Mel, nilike post ko. Wait, bibili lang kita.
Man, Forge using magic.
And break your loom. Depart to the desert, demon. Depart on.
Give it to me straight. You better that's my face on. Perhaps your mother's hopeful for an answer. She wrote about a cat died. You like child. Those are people kids. Is it you suddenly telling us what the magic does? Hold on. Tell me. I don't have much time. These bastards keep whispering.
The Empress, Lylandra Nyaman, and the Royal Consort.
Both Charles and Delandra are hoping that their union will be accepted by the Empire. Timestamp is 12 minutes and 27 seconds. Okay, it's a royal rivalry. Deathbird is questioning the Empress Lilandra's choice for having Charles as his husband. The sibling rivalry has reached its zenith. Deathbird is questioning Charles Xavier's very existence and saying some racist comments. She wants to erase all memories of Charles' previous life. That's unfair and weird. Charles is talking to Gladiator, a Marvel version of Superman. Hmm. This is a discussion of well, some philosophy. The Shi'ar is a prideful race. and they controlled their part of the galaxy.
Why remember? Why not let go? Start anew.
In the Marvel universe, uh, the races that have total control is number one, the Kree, and the Kree Empire and the Shi'ar Empire, plus the Skrulls are lurking somewhere in between.
No, I'm refusing. Your devotion is beyond measure. Perhaps it is time to show them mine.
This is unfair for Charles to give up his past life, but it's something he must do. And we switch scenes to the Arizona desert. There's also ethical ramification of all this concerning Forge's people, the white man, and other other political issues that somehow the X-Men 97 is touching.
Before I lost my place, I told a friend of my sister that I was blinded by evil children. I confessed this as if to console her. No matter how many lives saved, my little gifts inspired twice as much hated humanity. She forgives her. Translate, I am what I was made.
Growing up, I always heard about those fucking names like Wolverine, folk like this, but a white lie, they could make us big.
The cactus grows in darkness. Where
The sickness, or that's and enveloping Forge, can only be cured by a particular flower found in the dark and closed space, which is a ororosphere.
And do you renounce all memories of your life there? And of your X-Men?
And I feel like they're forcing Charles to renounce his past. This is Deathbird is like doing a coup d'état somehow.
which has endured for eons to a ruler descendant of simians. Cut off life,
And honestly,
show your fruit fluid.
Deathbird calls Charles descended from simians. It's a derogatory term.
My sister,
It's
again, has gone
it's
mad.
part of Darwinism, which is doesn't fit.
Arrest this treacherous monster, and any who dare stand with her.
It's a fight, gladiator versus Deathbird, using his freeze super breath, heat vision. Definitely Superman. They want power actually, but gladiators protecting the Empress. And
Is now insatiable.
Professor X is using his power now. This is Dope. It's like a classroom.
Navigator, please raise your hand if you have a question. To answer, I have used my vast psychic abilities to draw us into the astral plane.
Class is in session.
It is time for today's lesson.
Now we switch scenes to Aurora looking for the cactus plant that will heal Forge. Remember, Storm is sporting a mohawk here, but she has no power. And the adversary suddenly appeared again. He dwells in fear. Man, man. This is like the adversary is like a tempter.
Executioner's neutralizer was not the only weapon tamping down my gifts.
And Storm
That lie.
is powering up.
Deny your power.
So there's a mental block uh, blocking Storm, the use of her powers.
I am.
Yes, Storm's back.
Let them thunder, for I am lightning.
All right, her hair is growing. There goes the adversary. Goodbye, sucker. Sucker. She's wearing her classic costumes from the 1970s uh, giant size X-Men. This is also the design uh, animator shoes for Pride of the X-Men way back in 1989. That's the whoa. This is so good. Okay, this scene, Storm flying, looking at the river, basically a tribute to Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. Nice. This is dope. Forges healing. The cacti plant works immediately.
It's starting to heal.
So what now? You can give it a second chance.
And Forge just opened the TV as he's healing, and he sees Genosha's devastation and Storm's reaction.
Let's talk about power. Real power. Who can tell me from where PR
Charles Xavier is having a lesson on power with the Shi'ar.
In your hand.
He put Apple.
of your empire?
Charles is explaining that the Shi'ar Empire doesn't let its people grow.
brings us to this conclusion. The PR Empire is a snake oil racket. Even you Terrans claim might be right. A line that sells the lie. We must hear its words from one another. For me to be more, you must be less. Or you can be mine.
That's the fault of the Shi'ar. They just want to conquer and conquer without letting its populace grow. This is similar to Timothy Truman's Hawk World, where the Tanagarians conquers the planets, but are not letting them evolve and grow.
And all of us, born of ancient stardust, and all children of the atom.
And somehow,
No!
Charles detected the death of Gambit, the persecution of his students. Man, this is Charles will decide to go home.
Look, look at these stars. You convinced the council.
It doesn't matter. My power in the cosmos
It doesn't matter.
was happening.
He'll go home to Earth.
You realized it's right about this kind.
That's the end of our star-crossed affair. So be it. I will not abandon my kind. It is time I return to my X-Men.
It's time to return to my X-Men. And we have Bolivar Trask running. I think we'll see who the real mastermind of the latest mutant massacre. And it's Mr. Sinister is the power behind what happened in Genosha. All right, that's it for this watch along. And do subscribe to my YouTube channels. Follow me on X, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Threads, and Instagram. And yes, Mikeyverse forever. I'm out of here.
because I saved them.
Well, that's why I waited until you were there. I got the information I needed. No one died. I did it your way.
He does have a point.
I know it got lost in all the confusion, but we still have some issues to settle here. There are only heroes and there are villains.
You think yourself a hero, but you would let these criminals go free.
Heroes don't kill people.
Well, I do.